And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. Here's Lillard. Pass to Drexler. Here is Curson. Back to Drexler. 6 on the shot clock. Drexler right side. Another shot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Cassell. Wiggins. That's good.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
I'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Doris. And so it's Minnesota with it. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Serbia. Just to Love. From past the arc. Shot is off. Drexler with it. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here's Cassell. Just 5 to shoot. Fades away. Good. On defense, Minnesota. Back to Lillard. Pass to Walton. Drexler outside. Off target from three-point range.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
Here's Cassell. Six to shoot. Wiggins. He took good advantage of that screen.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
The jump hook. That one a little long, and it's Walton missing.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Pass to Cassell. Back to Garnett. Garnett, right side. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here is Curson. Drexler outside. Aldridge left side. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And here comes Cassell. Clock at 6. Serbia. Here's Cassell. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Lillard. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Kersey. Back to Lillard. Blocked. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. Here's Aldridge. Drexler outside.
This touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Pass to Cassell. Here's the screen from downtown. Can't get it to go. Lillard outside. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
That finish brings me back to the old days. The silky smooth finger roll.
And Portland with the ball. Pass to Aldridge. There's the block. Wiggins. And here's Love. Wiggins. Here's Garnett. Wiggins. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. The Blazers on offense. Now, here's Lillard. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Cassell. Pass to Love. That falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Portland trailing here. And here's Drexler. Backs him down. Defensive foul. Timberwolves on defense. They grab their own miss. Walton. Lillard, pass to Drexler. Here is Kersey. Shot clock at 6. Moves back up. Walton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Here's Cassell. Inside. And the shot is good from Garnett. The Trailblazers on offense. They trail by 1. Lillard outside. Pass to Drexler. Aldridge left side. He had a nice open look right there. He's got 6. Love outside. Serbia. Now here's Garnett. Walton's there. And again, Kevin Garnett. Here comes Drexler. Lillard outside. Back to Drexler. Pass to Aldridge. Aldridge left side. Soft touch off the glass. Here's Cassell. Back to Love. Here's Cassell. Here's Cassell. Backs down. 4 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And it's rebounded by Bill Walton.
Well, the defense recognized how dangerous he is out there and got right up on him. Didn't give him any space.
Lillard with it. Pass to Drexler. Drexler right side. Minnesota with the rebound.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Cassell. The three-pointer, no good. Now Drexler. Blocked. Serbia connects from three-point range. He has 5. And here are the Trailblazers now, trailing by 2. Back to Lillard. Got a piece of it. Here's Cassell. Shoots. And again, it's Minnesota. Now here's Drexler. Pass to Aldridge. Stolen. Cassell. Rebound by Drexler. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Here's Cassell. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Applied to stop the alley-oop. And the Timberwolves call timeout. Look on the floor for Minnesota. Minnesota in the lead. Ryder gets it to go from beyond the arc.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Pass to McCollum. And here's Porter. Here's McCollum. Now Porter. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
There's the pick. The kick outside to Butler. Nice job coming off that screen. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's McCollum. Pass to Porter. Now here's McCollum. Drains the three-pointer. Marbury. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over. Porter.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Timberwolves on. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves? Now the Timberwolves with it. They lead by 4. There's a good screen. Pass to Butler. Ryder. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Here is Porter. Here's McCollum. Porter with it. Now McCollum. Clock at 6. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He has 6. Barber. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Pass to McCollum. Porter with it. And here's McCollum. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. To the inside. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Barber down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to McCollum. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Left side, Randolph. Sabonis sent that one away, but after it touched the backboard, the refs are on it, and they call him for goaltending.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. They set the pick. Ryder. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 8.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Porter. Now Randolph, and he lays it straight in.
And you know what? He's super on the offensive glass. Whether he's bagging his own groceries or sticking back one of his teammates' misses, he gets it done in there.
Six to shoot. Down low. Towns. And that one's good.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Now here's Porter. And they're running. Here's Butler. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Portland trailing here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Guys, a chance to add to their lead.
And if they get it to double digits, Kevin, they might not get caught.
Rubio outside. Outside Butler. To the middle. Knocked away. That's good.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher, he needs more than one guy to defend him.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And so here's Portland. It's a 10-point game. Ryder. And that one's good. Now the Timberwolves with it. Rubio with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. A floater. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. free throw, good Butler. So it's Portland now. They trail by 11. Six on the shot clock. Ryder. Rubio outside. Pass to Waitner. Brandon. Rebound by the Trailblazers. There's the pick. Strickland. And it's Waitner with the rebound. Pass to Butler. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. The Trailblazers on offense. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
With some arc. Pass to Rubio. Just 5 on the clock. Butler with the ball. Beyond the arc. Zach Randolph with the rebound. Ryder. Blocked. And he recovers it. Pass to Rubio. Butler. Towns. Got it from 16 feet.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Picked away. And here's the fast break. Now here's Butler. Rubio outside. Pass to Waitner. Tries it from 9. And it's blocked. Strickland. Sabonis sinks the triple. He's got 5.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Minnesota calls timeout. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Rubio outside. Pass to Butler. Just 4 to shoot. Love. No good on the 3.
Boy, he got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Now Walt. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They set the pick. Now, here's Rubio. Lays it up and banks it in. Back to Aldridge. 13 feet away. Again, the Trailblazers good for two. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Love. Butler with the ball. Back to Love. Shot clock at 6. Here's the three. Shot is off. Ryder takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
Back to Love. All alone. And the jumper is on the mark. 5 points in the game. Ryder. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Pass to Garnett. Back to Rubio. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Portland trailing here. Ryder. Into LaMarcus Aldridge. That's good. He's got 14.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Pass to Butler. Clock at 6. That's tipped. Vanderlei. Pass to Aldridge. 6 to shoot. Low block shot on the way. That one wide left. Now Garnett. Garnett left side. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Here's Drexler. No luck. And so we wrap up the first half. Timberwolves ahead. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge. Pass to Cassell. And he converts the layup. He's got 6.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And here we go with Damian Lillard. Now here is Aldridge. Aldridge backing in. Right side Aldridge. Can't cash in from close range.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Poke loose. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Lillard on top. Now, here's Lillard. Can't hit. Here's Cassell. Pass to Love. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here is Lillard. Pass to Kersey. Five on the clock, and he gets it to go.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Cassell. 6 points for him. Wiggins. Pass to Cassell. Garnett, right side. Here's Cassell. Love outside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Lillard. Lillard, right side. Pass to Kersey. Drexler outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring. That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Pass to Walton. Back to Drexler. Looking to get back on track here.
And also, he's absolutely able to do some incredible things in the air. I mean, he can look like a gymnast sometimes, twisting his body, double clutching his shot. But he maintains a smooth approach to it all.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Cassell. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts.
There's a screen. Can't get it to go. Now Drexler. He's got 7. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Minnesota calls timeout. The dive for the ball. Here's Cassell. 6 points for him. On the wing, Serbia. And the shot is good. He's got 7. Drexler with it. He's got 9. Lillard outside. Back to Drexler. No luck. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Wiggins. That is good. So it's Portland now. A 12-point game. There's the screen. It's blocked. Here's Cassell. A steal. Now here's Drexler. Pass to Aldridge. Garnett grabs the board. Minnesota with the ball, leading by 12. It's rebounded by Kersey. The Blazers on offense. And here is Aldridge. Here is Kersey. And he gets it to go.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
Serbia. Wiggins. Wide open shot is on the money. 8 points for him.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Garnett outside. Pass to Love. Shot clock at 6. Serbia. And he gets it to go. Punch it down. Here's Cassell. He's got 6. To the paint. Wiggins. Fast break. Here we go. Pass to Walton. Back to Lillard. Here is Kersey. Drexler. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He jumped center stage now.
Love outside. Serbia. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 11 points in the game. Here is Lillard. Right block shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Wiggins off his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Pass to Garnett. Tipped away. 6 on the shot clock, and he gets the bucket. He has 6.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid. They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found the weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
Wiggins. No good off the back of the rim. The Blazers on offense. Down by 12. Now Drexler. Well-placed alley pass into the layup. Ryder. Tries to save it. Now here's Porter. Pass to Drexler. Here's Walton. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Barber. Love outside. Now here's Garnett. Walton's there. 6 feet out. And he gets the jumper to drop. 8 points for him.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Pass to Porter. McCollum with the ball. Now Porter. Clock at 6. Drexler with it. From deep. Garnett grabs the board.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky He missed it.
Marbury. Wiggins. Offensive rebound. Love. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Both free throws good from Love. Porter with it. Back to Randolph. Working on Love with the fadeaway. Here's Randolph. Rebound, Minnesota. Inside. And the layup's good off the glass. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Here's Porter, using his post move to get the 2 points. Love outside. Left side, Love. On the mark with the 15-footer. 16 points for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves ahead. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Blazers on offense. It's a 14-point game. Back to Randolph. Left side, Randolph. Now, here's Porter. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. So it's Minnesota now. Pass to McCollum. Now Porter. Shot clock at 6. Here's McCollum. Fires for 3, and that one's good.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Marbury. Wiggins. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
And here's Porter. Pass to Kersey. And here's Randolph. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Serbia. Off target with his 3. Now here's McCollum. Outside for Randolph. Pass to Porter. Lays up the pick. 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3, but they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Timberwolves making a switch here. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Wiggins. Pass to Rubio. Wiggins cans the shot with nobody near him. Here's Drexler. Back to Randolph. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Here is Rubio. Rubio right side. Wiggins off the screen. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now Porter. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Pass to Porter. Here is Curson. Here is Curson. 6 to shoot. Drexler puts one up from 19. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Porter with the steal. And again, it's Clyde Drexler. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Rubio outside. They set the screen. Serbia. Porter with it. That's blocked. Now, here's Rubio. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
And here's Drexler. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down. Minnesota in the lead. Now Rubio. There's the pick. Back to Love. Three-pointer, and the shot is good. 19 points in the game.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Here's Drexler. Shot denied. Pass to Rubio. Shot clock at 5. Serbia. Oh, good on the triple.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Pass to Porter. Now Drexler. And he jams it with authority. Now the Timberwolves with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Six on the shot clock. Wiggins. That's good.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 27 points for him.
Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Deflects the pass. Pass to Rubio. Wiggins. Wiggins. And it's Randolph with the rebound. Portland trailing here. Drexler outside. Porter with it. Outside Randolph. Pass to Porter. No one near him. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Rubio with it. Serbia. Serbia. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
He's played played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Drexler outside. Pass to Porter. Back to Drexler. Sabonis uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
Here is Rubio. Minnesota calls timeout.
For his team in that last huddle.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Wiggins laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about raising his game here in the fourth quarter? Missing just one of his 5 attempts so far.
Back to Aldridge. And it's blocked. Here's Cassell. Shot clock at 6. Wiggins. And again it's Minnesota.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Drexler. Takes the 3.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Here's Cassell. Garnett with it. Pass to Cassell. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here is Lillard. Here is Kersey. Pass to Walton. Working on Love. Here is Kersey. Clyde Drexler on the wing. And that one swishes right in. He has 29. Wiggins. Here's Cassell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
The putback. Now here's Drexler. Slams it home for the putback. Hit his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. Here's Garnett. Wiggins. Pass to Cassell. Here's the lob to the hoop. Cassell. And here we go with Damian Lillard. Picked his pocket. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Cassell. Kicks it out to Love. Now Garnett. Here's Cassell. Here's Cassell. Hit his leg. And it's being called a kickball. And so the Timberwolves. Kevin Love.